Yo gang, X-Team Featurette. I have another review for you today. I'm going to be talking about Bram Stoker's Shadow Builder, which is put out by MVD's Rewind collection. MVD sent this to me for review. This release, like all the others, comes in the attractive slipcase. It is numbered number 10 on the spine. The slipcase has the faux stickers. There's one that says horror. There's one that says, warning, this video cassette will melt if left in the car or in the sun. So that's very cool. I kind of wish that those fake stickers were on the art itself. This does have like the reversible artwork. I flipped it around because I kind of like this one and I kind of like having the different artwork from what's on the slipcase. So whenever you open it up, you get the poster and there's the reversible artwork. So so the other one is the same as the slipcase art, but it doesn't have the fake stickers. And the slipcase art is also what is on the mini poster. So there's the mini poster, very cool. Every single MVD Rewind collection release comes with a mini poster that has the same artwork as the slipcover. So you can expect that if you pick up anything from their Rewind collection. I'll read through the synopsis on the back and then we'll go from there. A demon is summoned to take the soul of a young boy who has the potential to become a saint. If the demon succeeds, it will open a doorway to hell, blazing a terrifying tale of destruction, possession, and mayhem, and the end of humanity. Now the fate of the world hinges on the final outcome of a renegade priest's battle with the soul-eating Shadow Builder. From the mind of the master Bram Stoker, the creator of Dracula, comes the epic struggle between good and evil in Shadow Builder, featuring an all-star cast that includes Michael Rooker, Leslie Hope, Kevin Zegers, and Tony Todd. On the MVD release, we have a high-definition Blu-ray 1080p presentation of the main feature, 2.0 stereo audio, audio commentary from director Jamie Dixon, making of Shadow Builder featurette featuring director Jamie Dixon, writer Michael Stokes, and stars Andrew Jackson, Shadow Builder, and Tony Todd, who plays Covey. Shadow Builder visual effects featurette, Shadow Builder Kevin Zegers featurette, reversible artwork, Spanish subtitles, original theater trailer, and collectible poster. So there are, there's the commentary with the director, which is very cool. I enjoy that. And then there is quite a few featurettes on here. So there's a lot of special content. That is awesome. All of these Rewind collection releases have a lot of really cool special features. So that's something to always look forward to. This is from 1998. It's 101 minutes, which is a little long for my liking, but this was so interesting that it didn't feel long to me. I mean, 101 minutes isn't really long, but I have a very short attention span when it comes to, you know, like direct-to-video movies and stuff like that. So this was good. Whenever the movie started out, it opened with this scene with a really weird, it seemed like a satanic cult, and I was like, oh my god, you know. Then it went to this priest, and I was like, is this going to be some sort of like religious sci-fi movie? And I guess it was, but it wasn't like obnoxious. I mean, Michael Rooker plays the priest in this, and he was absolutely badass. Like, the kid that is, you know, he could be the saint. He is, he's the target of the Shadow Builder. You know, spoilers from here on out, I guess, but like, the kid is like, I guess the Shadow Builder needs to take over a human to do some, you know, carry out his ending humanity or whatever. So the Shadow Builder is trying to take over this kid. He's like the chosen one or whatever. He's like pure and all this stuff. The kid's living with his aunt, and the aunt happens to be dating like a policeman or the sheriff or somebody. And so it's closely like related to the sheriff's office, and it has like some scenes there. So Michael Rooker goes to like the police department, and there's a scene, he's like, I'm looking for a boy, and then the officer's like, well, that's illegal, isn't it? It was just hilarious. It was a great scene. I would suggest watching this, if nothing else, for Michael Rooker's character, because it was amazing. Tony Todd's character was also amazing. He plays like the village crazy. He lives out in like this tiny little, you know, rinky-dink cabin in the woods. The chosen kid and his little friends like happen upon his cabin, and Tony Todd's like stealing all the lights from around town and stuff, because for some reason the village, you know, the village lunatic is correct. He somehow knows what is going on with the Shadow Builder. He's like stockpiling all these lights because lights are how you fight the Shadow Builder, obviously. He lives in the shadows, and it's just really bizarre. So basically, the main characters end up teaming up with him, and he ends up being, like, you know, one of the final people. He's helping in the epic final showdown with the Shadow Builder. It was interesting. So while I was worried this movie would be too heavily reliant on its theological angle, which it wasn't, it didn't force it down our throats too much. What it was heavily reliant on was CGI. This was from 1998, like I said, and, you know, in the late 90s, everything was just nothing but CGI. The Shadow Builder is CGI, and sometimes it's really, really terrible. It doesn't ruin the movie for me. I mean, this obviously has the feel of a late 90s movie. At a lot of points, the CGI was just bad, though. The kid's aunt is a veterinarian, and in one point it showed one of her assistants or something being attacked by these two black dogs that were, like, the Shadow Builder transformed into these two black dogs, and it was just like, it looked terrible. Like, it wasn't good. That's to be expected for direct-to-video movies from this time. It was still a fun movie. I thought that there were some pacing problems. There were some things that just didn't seem to move along quickly enough in the plot. There were some things that just seemed like it could have been omitted. Like, it didn't really add anything to the story. There was this one scene where the kid's aunt was had just spent a hot night with the cop, and he was leaving in the morning. You know, he had, like, a cup of coffee or something. The kid's like, "Want some French toast?" The kid was eating his French toast. It looked immaculate. Louis Switcher and I both stopped, and I was like, "You want some French toast, dude?" Like, so we paused the movie and made some French toast for dinner because, like, I don't know, you know, what it was about this scene, but the cop leaving and this kid eating French toast, I was just like, oh my god, that looks amazing, I have to have that. And we both felt the same way, so, I mean, that was a scene that was kind of weird, but it added to my enjoyment of the movie, for sure. That was on my Instagram, if you follow me on there. I didn't mention before, this is the first time this has been released on Blu-ray, so if you happen to catch it on TV back in the day, you know, now's your chance to see it on glorious 1080p. Like I said, I didn't watch it on TV. This was my first time watching it, but the Blu-ray does look awesome. The sound is really good. No complaints from me. I mean, the picture, the sound, it was really great. If you're a fan of Tony Todd or who else? Kevin Zegers. There's a couple really cool featurettes on here. So, you know, I think that it's a great release, and this is your chance to see it on a Blu-ray disc. I think it's really cool that MVD puts out these really awesome, high-quality releases of these off-the-wall, you know, direct-to-video movies. That is, like, totally up my alley, and I appreciate them for doing that. I appreciate them for sending this to me for a review. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I know that a lot of the people that watch my channel have seen a bunch of these direct-to-video movies. If you've seen this, let me know. I'd love to have more of a conversation about it. Look forward to another review in the future. Thanks for watching. The Shadow Builder is, like, allergic to light, right? Because he's a shadow guy.